Okay, so let's get right into it. I give tonight's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 4 episode 7 a fucking A+. This episode for me was all about Young Joc and his 4 baby mamas and his current girlfriend Kadia. That shit was fucking amazing. I have been waiting on this shit for a week now, so let's just get right into tonight's episode. So Young Joc's baby mamas decided to have their yearly baby mama reunion, and we finally got to meet all 4 baby mamas. As soon as the cameras panned on them bitches, it became clear to everybody in the world that Young Joc does not have a fucking type. I mean, like the little Race Murder or whatever them little kid song is, I ain't got no type. Hey, hey, bad bitches is the only thing that I like. That shit does not pertain to Young Joc. Young Joc specifically likes anything with a hole, whether it be your mouth, your nose, your ear, your pussy, your anus. If you got a hole, he will fuck you. You don't have to be a 10. You don't have to be a certified bad bitch to get Young Joc's penis in your vag. So we're introduced to baby mama number 1, Fatima. She's the OG of the group. She looked like she was a middle school bus driver. She was serving us basic bitch realness. Then we're introduced to Alex, who is his wife. They're still married. They have yet to get a divorce. And Alex was giving me social worker tease, head of the NAACP tease. I mean, she was plus size. She had her natural hair going. I was like, well, that's unexpected, but okay. I'll roll with it. Then next to Alex, we were introduced to baby mama number 3 named Carla. She has a set of twins with Young Joc as well. And Carla looked like she is a bottle server at Privé or something like that in Atlanta. She looked like she done did a couple of Instagram model ads for a boutique. She was cute. I was like, okay, so looks have gone up a little bit over the years. And then last but not least, we all know Foot Face Cena. That bitch just reminds me of Foot Fungus. Like, she's not cute to me at all. She gives me stroke face, stroke victim face. Her mouth just be over here. Her mouth be all the way over here. Her face be over here. I just don't understand Cena at all. So as the ladies are talking, Alex, the wife, who looks like she's head of the PTO, says that Young Joc is still her husband. They're still legally married. And I'm just sitting here like, why would you even want to claim that? Like, even if I was still legally married to Joc, I would not even remotely let that shit utter through my lips in just private setting, let alone on national television. That shit ain't nothing to be proud of, ma'am. And I just was like, the fat bitch gotta look ridiculous on her. That's my husband. That's my man. You desperate bitch. If you can go out here and get you a sandwich, bitch, you can go out here and get you another piece of dick. There are other dick out here in the sea, ma'am. Just because you plus size don't mean that you can't find you another man. Like, stop it, Alex, with the foolishness. Then Joc walks in with KD, and I'm just like, oh shit, here we fucking go. And I'm like, why would he bring KD to the baby mama family reunion? But I was like, maybe the bitch wanted to come. Who knows? I was here for the foolishness. I was like, let's fucking go. So Joc and KD walk in, and Joc walk in with his City Trends jogging outfit that he got on, and KD came in her Sunday's best with her sheepskin fur. They both look a hot ass, funky ass mess, and KD got her titties on display. I guess she must think like that's her best asset on her body is her titties, and it's not, ma'am. Just please put them up. Please put on a bra. Please, Cabbage Patch, please. Katie says hi to everybody. She's like, hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Cena, baby mama number 4, and all hell the fuck breaks loose. Cena gets to going off. I can't stand that fat bitch. You big bitch. You overweight bitch. You hoarder looking ass bitch. You Burger King eating bitch. And she get to throwing throwing plates and shit, and the other two baby mamas, Alex and the bus driver, come over there trying to get her to stop, get her to calm down. And Katie says that in her commentary video that she tried to be peaceful, but as soon as she saw Cena's face, she just got mad because she just had visions of Jock sucking her toes. And I was like, explain this to me again, girl. How you mad at this bitch because your nigga was over there fucking her, sucking her toes? I think you are misplacing your anger, ma'am. You need to be mad at this nigga and this loud ass Bill Cosby ass jogging suit that he got on, girl. Cena's still in the background. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Hold me back. Hold me back. Knowing she don't want them hands from Katie, because Katie looked like she would slap the light skin off your ass. And then Katie told me, it's for y'all and one of me. Who wanna get it? All y'all bitches can line up. And I was like, I don't want it with you, Katie, because Katie looks like she wrestles on the weekend for fun. If Jock is scared of this bitch, I would be scared of this bitch. No. Then we switched to Alex, the bus driver, and Cena in the bathroom, and Alex is trying to give some words of wisdom to Cena. She says, you don't let nobody take you out of your character like that. If anybody gonna be swinging around this motherfucker, it's gonna be me. And once again, I'm stumped, because I'm like, why would you be swinging on anybody again, ma'am? Y'all been separated for years, and he done had 4 kids since then. Why are you angry again? Is your girdle too tight? I'm not understanding this. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't. Then we go to Alex, the bus driver, and Cabbage Patch, aka KD, at the bar, and they're trying to have a somewhat adult conversation, but ain't nothing adult about this conversation. And Alex says to Cabbage Patch, she says, what I want to know is, why are you dealing with a man that has 8 kids, 4 different baby mamas, and still legally married to me? She says, and I love this man. I love him with all my heart. And he's a good man, but he has problems. And I'm like, that's a good question, Alex, that you're posing to Katie, because what on that resume as a single woman would you even want to involve yourself into? Why would you even welcome that shit into your life? That just says, danger, bitch, run. This nigga ain't no good. But Katie's basic. So she says, you know, we may not have any kids together, but we have ties with one another. And she says, I have invested my energy and I have invested my money. And I'm just like, girl, just because you invested your energy and your money into somebody ain't gonna make them love you or be faithful. I'm telling you, that buying a nigga love shit don't fucking work. Been there, done that. Won't ever do it no more. Girl, bye. Get some self-esteem about yourself, girl. Let somebody trick off some money on you. Maybe then you'll get a better weave job, girl. And then Alex, big ass, gets to talking about some, yeah, you got it with my husband. He's my husband. Cabbage Patch hits her back with, if he's so much your husband, then why is he with me? And then Alex steps around and she said, if he's so much your man, then why is he still married to me? And I'm like, y'all are fighting over young Jock. He has like several pimples on his nose that never fucking goes away. He's sitting up here dressed like a motherfucking Coogee ad, my nigga. Like, what about this nigga do any of y'all fucking want? After that scene, it was clear to me that young Jock and his 4 baby mamas and the other hoes that he in Atlanta fucking with all need their own reality show, because that shit was fucking amazing. And I got my whole entire life just from that one fucking scene. I could have seen a whole hour of that fucking foolishness. That was everything. Shout out to you young Jocks and your ignorant, basic looking baby mamas. Y'all gave black folks a bad name tonight, but it was great television. Then we switched to Arian at Mimi's house, and Arian tells Mimi that she's going to model for Margot's upcoming art show. And I found that to be very interesting because in real life, that would be a fucking friendship violation. You don't go and befriend a bitch that I can't fucking stand in real life. Like, that just goes against girl code. But these hoes on reality television, and those rules go out the motherfucking window with that shit. What caught my attention was when Joseline and Stevie J met up to make up. And Stevie J looks at Joseline. He said, so what, you don't love me no more, huh? And I was like, he just hit up with the national nigga line. You know, girls, that that's what your man say to you when he in trouble and he want to make up. So you don't love me no more, huh? And it just gets to tugging on your heartstrings and make your vagina all moist and wet. You like, yeah, nigga, I love you. I ain't gonna never leave you. Come on back home, nigga. And Joseline just had to laugh because she was like, this nigga her, he trying me, but I'm gonna play along. And in that whole entire scene, Joseline just had to let it be known that she ain't got time for these hoes. She don't give a fuck if it's a regular hoe, a tight ass hoe, a raggedy ass hoe, a basic hoe, a old cripple hoe, a stripper hoe, a light skin hoe, a big booty hoe, a sex tape hoe, waist training hoe, a rapping hoe, or a Molly the maid hoe. She ain't got time for it. And Stevie better get his motherfucking life in order. Last but not least, after the big debacle at the baby mama family reunion, Jock did not come home. He stayed out all night. 24 hours later, he decides to come home in that same colorful ass, Kool-Aid looking ass outfit of his. And he tries to put his key in the lock, but he soon realizes very quickly that the locks have been changed. Desperate ass lets him in, and they get to talking about what happened, and she's mad because Jock didn't stand up for her. But I'm like, bitch, you started all that shit by getting smart. Like, you knew what the fuck was gonna happen. You can't get mad because he didn't stand up for you when you caused all that nonsense. If I was him, I wouldn't have stood up for your ass either, you big dummy. You knew what you were getting yourself into. When this nigga laid out his blueprint, he told you, I married still. I have 8 children, 4 different baby mamas. What about that shit said, yeah, that's husband material. That's who I want to be in my life. That is bang. I want him to be my MCM. Like, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. When a nigga shows you who the fuck he is, believe that shit. Don't try to make it be something that you want it to be just because you want a man in your life, ladies. Like, please don't be that fucking stupid. So Katie questions him about why the fuck didn't he come home the night before. He says that he went over to Cena's house to check on her to make sure she was all right. Then he stopped at a gas station and parked and was thinking and was reminiscing and just going over some shit and having his Iyanla moment. And before he realized, he fell asleep, and when he woke up, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, if you paid attention, by the time he got home, it was nighttime. So where the fuck was you at between 6 and nightfall, my nigga? Lies you motherfucking tell. You spent the night at Cena's house. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like, niggas will come up with a lie to save their motherfucking ass. So Katie gets upset, and she says, and by this point, she's lost her voice because she'd been arguing and yelling so loud. She's like, you know what? I got something for you. And she goes into the room. She commits to grabbing his shit. She said, get your ass and get the fuck out. If you want to prove some shit to me, then you sleep in the paid parking lot that we got downstairs, and you stay down there, and then maybe that'll convince me that you want to be with me. So he leaves, and this bitch gets to throwing shit out the fucking balcony and shit. And I'm looking like, you dumb hoe. Because, ladies, let me tell you something. If you're gonna be dumb enough to continue to fuck with a nigga that you know ain't shit, don't even waste your time tearing up his shit. Don't even waste your time throwing this shit over the balcony, burning up his clothes, cutting his shit up, destroying his phone, fucking up his iPhone, his iPad and shit. Because only thing you're gonna have to do is rebuy that shit all over again. So it ain't no motherfucking point. You taking money out your own pocket clock it, you dumb bitch. I can't wait to next week's episode. Please be sure to leave your comments below on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Follow me on Instagram at Keisha Irvin, KeishaErvin. Facebook is the same thing. Twitter is the same thing. See you this Saturday for another Power review. My Power Season 2 Episode 2 review is up now, as well as a new makeup tutorial. I love you all. Have a great night.